What movie blew your mind the first time you watched it? Memento probably was the only movie I ever watched, then immediately watched again and even enjoyed it better the second. Fight Club. In 1999, I had never seen anything else like that movie. The Prestige. Snatch. By far my favorite heist movie. The intricately woven story made my young adolescent self appreciate chaotic filmic storytelling. The Truman Show. I actually heard about this movie and the plot years before watching it, but I never watched it because I assumed it would be boring and hard to get through. So wrong. I already knew the plot and yet I was still in a trance while watching it unfold. Jurassic Park, but can you blame me? I was like, 4. The Matrix. I can't believe no one has said that yet. What's a game that can ruin a relationship? Monopoly, lol. Overcooked. Russian roulette. Overcooked has sparked many an argument. Bomb Corp. Keep talking and nobody explodes are both good for this as well. My wife and I only ever played one game of Scrabble about 6 years ago. We don't talk about it, ever. Spin the bottle. Worst family night ever. My wife loves this game. It goes like this: in bed, sleepy, getting ready to drop off into a deep, coma-like sleep. My wife snuggles up next to me and whispers into my ear, "Do you smell something burning?" Then I have to get up and check the whole house for non-existent smoke. I hate that game. Or the fun companion game. Did you hear that noise? What made you move out of your parents' house? We didn't have a house. We lived in an apartment. I had been paying half the rent since I was 15. One day I get home, my mom's packing bags. I asked what's up, where is she going? She said she was going to go stay with my sister and see my nieces. I was like, okay cool, see you in a few days I guess. I get a call 2 weeks later that she isn't coming back and already told the landlord I'd be out in 24 hours. I called the landlord, told him I had no idea what was going on. He gave me a month to move out, put all my mom's stuff in storage and started life on my own. To this day I don't know why she chose to up and leave me. I've asked her and she just says she missed my nieces and wanted to be with them. Really going to drop a 17 years, give them 24 hours to move out. Took a long time to get over. Too many adults under one roof. Needed to branch off and be my own person in my own space. What hobby screams rich people? Boat shit. Hunting poor people in the woods on a remote privately owned island. Yachting, traveling, polo. Polo. Anything involving a horse. You pretty much need to be a multi-millionaire to enter Formula 4, the first step of the mini F1 feeder series, let alone climb the ladder all the way to Formula 1. Collecting antique cars and/or sports cars. Equestrian. Broadly speaking, there are two kinds of horse people. There are the people with enough money to make it a hobby, and the people who restructure their entire lives to finance the hobby. Everyone else drops out. The first group has so much money, they don't mind the fact that their business is barely breaking even. It's a game. The second group usually ends up working for the first. What about the opposite sex confuses you? How someone could spend so much time hanging and talking with people they don't like. My wife will literally spend the whole day with a girl and come home, OMG, I hate spending time with her. Lol. Wife. Do you want to do X or Y? Me. I think X is a good idea. Wife. I prefer Y, let's do that. What I want to say. Then why the FK did you ask me? What I actually say. Okay hun, fine by me. Edit. Thank you for the awards. How every time I ask a woman to help me search for something I've tried finding on my own for a considerable amount of time, they always manage to find it within the first couple minutes. Men's friendships. I know almost every detail of my friends' lives and men don't know the date of their best friend's wedding they're in. Why some actually like my chest hair.